Alrighty. Hey, everybody. It is Nick Cat 10 here. Welcome to another podcast. I hope everyone is having a good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, no matter where you are in the world. My name is Nick Cat 10. Um, Before we get started, as always, I just want to do my usual promoting things. So, for those of you guys that do not know, I am one of the leaders of a community group known as the Week Club, run by my friend, the Funny Guy 9000. If you're interested in supporting his channel or join our community and stuff, feel free to, gosh, if I could think here, feel free to, message him on YouTube, Instagram, or Discord. And if we get to know you long enough, maybe we can bring you to the community and stuff. As always, we're just going to go ahead and wait a minute or so, see if anyone joins, and then we're going to go ahead and get started and stuff. So, yeah. I just gotta fix the thumbnail image. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard. It's showing that there's a thumbnail for here, but I don't know about my in here. I don't know what's going on. Showing just my YouTube profile for the thumbnail and the image. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Maybe it's updated. Let's see. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, let's see. Did it update? Let's see. Yeah, what's going on with the thumbnail image? What's going on with it? Why is it acting up? What's going on with the thumbnail here? What's going on? Nobody shows the thumbnail right away. Do we got to edit it or something? What the heck's going on with the thumbnail? Just give me 1 second, guys. I gotta fix the gosh darn thumbnail. Hmm. Yeah, apparently fix some things here. Hold on a second. Technology at its finest, folks. Don't you just love technology? I just love it. I just love technology. I can't get enough of it. Uh, just excuse the, gosh, what's it called? Oh, I know why. Because the thumbnail is from my gosh darn computer, not my phone. Because I normally do the thumbnails on StreamYard on my phone and stuff. It's on my computer. Oh boy. Ow, I gotta fix this crap now. Great start. Great job to start the podcast. Hold on. I'm just gonna go ahead and fix that real quick. Hold on, I'm just gonna go ahead and fix that. What happens if I type on here? All right, I can do that. There we go. All right, I fixed the thumbnail and stuff for now, so we're just gonna go ahead and leave it for now and stuff. Hey Abdullah, welcome. There we go. There's the rules. Alrighty. We're almost done getting ready finally. They were almost done getting ready finally. Oh, your name is Zaid? I apologize. Sorry. My apologies. Okay. So I guess we're good to get started. So yeah, in today's video, we're gonna go ahead and talk about my thoughts on just collecting stuff in general and stuff. Overall, just collecting. Now, I know what you guys might be thinking. Oh, Nick Cat 10, isn't that similar to that topic you did about freaking physical and digital media? No, it's kind of different to be honest. It's sort of different because we were just talking about media in general. We're talking about just collecting stuff in general and stuff. You know, collecting anything. So that's why it's different and stuff. So obviously everyone has different hobbies and stuff they're passionate for, whether it's reading, drawing, video gaming like I do, stuff like that. And because of that, when you become so attached to something you know and care about, you start to want to collect for, build a following or a collection of stores. And yeah, think of it like that. Collecting, depending on the topic, depending on the hobby and what it is, can be a lot of fun. Like for example, I've seen people like to collect different types of minerals, rocks, and gems. Or some people may like to collect old comic books or old magazines or old advertisements and stuff like that. So when you think of advertising, not only do you want to think of something that's like eye catching to you and stuff, but also something that you're passionate for. Obviously, everyone knows that I love collecting video games and stuff. Maybe one day I'll, excuse me, show my collection, but as you guys know, I'm not too comfortable putting my camera on stuff. And as you guys saw last time, my camera or my phone was being a pain in the ass when it came to the camera and stuff. It was being a pain. So yeah, sorry about the technical issues there. Sorry about that. But yeah, I think collecting's a lot of fun though. It's a lot of fun, collecting for the same thing, seeing your collection grow and stuff. I think it's really fun collecting. I think collecting's a lot of fun. There's one problem I do have with collecting though and stuff, and that is it can be very gosh darn expensive and stuff. Depending on the hobby or what is you're collecting for, it can be very expensive, such as like figurines, Legos, or like just like vintage stuff and stuff. Let's see what some of you guys are saying in the chat. I collect awesome things. That's cool. If you don't mind, if you could put in the chat, Zay, what kind of stuff do you collect? Simplex, welcome to the chat. I'm glad you're here. Happy Monday to you. But yeah, personally, what do I collect? I can tell you what I collect. I like collecting old DVDs, as you guys know, video games. Very rarely like books and stuff. What else? Yeah. You like collecting fire alarm simplex? That's cool. That's very cool. I collect a lot of things like games, DVDs, cartoon movies, series, toys, drawings, etc. Oh, excuse me, folks. I just got to clear my throat. Hold on. Sorry about that. Also, I apologize in advance if you randomly hear me like clear my throat or like I sound congested. I'm dealing with some sinus issues and an earache, which is causing fluid to build up in my sinuses. So I apologize if I sound a little congested or or if I had to clear my throat once in a while. Did you time me out last stream? I couldn't chat. Everything fine now. You got timed out, huh? Um, I would have to ask my moderators about that. That's the first I'm hearing about this simplex. I don't recall anybody being timed out and stuff. In fact, I don't want anyone timed out. Um, the only time I can maybe think of it might have happened was during my gaming stream, which we're gonna do another one later or in a little bit after this. But as far as I'm aware, I don't recall you being timed out. But since this is the first to my attention, yeah, I'm not sure. I just found chat. I just found out chat everything fine. All right. Well, I'm glad it's fine now. Yeah, I'm sorry if you were falsely timed out. I apologize about that. Excuse me. Thank you for bringing it to my attention. Maybe it's a stupid YouTube glitch. I mean, you wouldn't be wrong. You wouldn't be wrong. Technology can be glitchy. Oh, this is interesting. I collect some color pencils for my art assignments. That's very cool. In your university, that's pretty cool, Zate. That's nice. That's pretty cool. More power to you, man. But yeah, collecting though can be pretty damn expensive. Though I've learned the hard way, it can be very expensive. Like a lot of the games I own nowadays, like a lot of retro games I own, especially the GameCube ones, a lot of them are like almost like $100 and stuff. You know what? I'm gonna go on eBay right now, Oscar. I'll give an example. I'm just gonna think of a random GameCube game or a random game in my collection I could think of. Let me see here. What's a game I can look up? Hold on. Super Mario RPG SNES copy. Let's see. Let's see. I completely spelled RPG wrong. Let's see here. Holy shit, this is actually more expensive than I thought. 100%. Yeah, like 60, 64, 52. Yeah, it's very expensive. What's a GameCube game I can look up that's expensive? Maybe this one, Sonic Adventure 2 GameCube. Let me see. Yeah, 60, 67, 63, 69, 40. Yeah, it's pretty expensive nowadays. 75. It's crazy, all these like, prices and stuff. It's crazy. It's pretty ridiculous. You got timed out numerous times since you've been on YouTube. I'm sorry to hear about that, man. I'm sorry. I collect PS2, PS3, PS4 games, for example. That's pretty cool. I also got some cartoon games on PS2, like Dance Dance Revolution, Dragon Ball, for example. I collected. That's pretty nice. Yeah, it's fun collecting for something you're passionate about and stuff. It's very cool and stuff. You know, I've seen people even collect like old food products and stuff, even if it's like expired and stuff. They collect old food products. No, it's fine. It happens. Like this is gonna sound gross. I have maybe 4 or 5 or whatever, like sealed boxes of like the Mario Odyssey cereal and stuff down somewhere in my basement. Oh god, that cereal is probably almost like 10 years old now. Holy shit! I have nearly 10-year-old cereal rotting down my basement. That's kind of gross to say out loud. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of gross thinking that out now. Yeah, I also like collecting a lot of posters and stuff. I like collecting. For those of you that don't know, I like decorating my room a lot. I like. It's also that's what's also fun about collecting. You get to decorate your room, have a lot of display stuff, to work with. It's fun. It's fun. Displaying your stuff and all your collectibles. It's pretty fun. I enjoy it a lot. I enjoy it. It's also fun when it comes to video games, collecting all the different variants of consoles, like all the different color variants, like controllers. The console itself is really cool. Yeah, I agree. Let's try to move on from the whole timing out thing though, Simplex. Let's try to move on though. But again, thank you for bringing it to my concern. I'm sorry if you were falsely timed out earlier and stuff. But yeah, let's try to move on stuff. Hey, Winter King, thank you so much for joining the panel. Happy Monday to you. Winter King, if you're just coming in, we're talking for you since you're just coming in. We're talking about our thoughts on just collecting things. So if there's something that you like to collect, whether it's like books or anything like that, let us know what you like to personally collect if you don't mind. I also been collecting toy cars. Oh yeah, that's cool. My father has a bunch of old school like Cars One figurines and stuff from like the mid 2000s that are probably worth a lot and stuff. You were born in the '90s. That's cool. I'm an early 2000s kid. I'm a Gen Z. Yeah, I'm a Gen Z. For anyone that doesn't know, I'm a Gen Z. So yeah, you woke up at 12 p.m. today. Damn, man, you slept in. Yeah, YouTube started in 2005. It's crazy. You're born 2004. Nice. I'm not gonna show you the age thing. I don't want to give your age showing reveal your business, but that's cool. That's cool. That means you're 20. You're 22 then, yeah, or 21, yeah. Yeah, it's hard to know when streaming started. It's hard to know, honestly. I mean, it most certainly became popular with Twitch, and then YouTube had its own shabam and stuff. It had its own thing. So yeah. The thing with collecting though is that you gotta be careful with how you preserve it and stuff. A lot of the stuff I collect is a lot really fragile nowadays and stuff. You know, like you gotta preserve it. You gotta make sure it stays in good condition. It's not cracking or anything, or not breaking or whatever. It's crazy. I finally slept around 6 a.m. You couldn't sleep until 6 a.m. your time? Damn, I'm sorry to hear about that. That's crazy to hear. Oh, I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, I apologize for that. I apologize. It's even worse. I stayed up until 8 a.m. a few years ago. Damn, and I thought my sleeping schedule was shit. I thought I had a bad sleeping schedule. Damn. You usually wake up at 9 a.m.? 9 a.m. is a good time to wake up. The sun's not too much in your face, and you just get time to wake up. You collected a majority of PS2 games? That's nice. Yeah, I have a decent PS2 collection and stuff. Not to get too much into it though, but like it's just hard to like I'm so sorry. One second. There we go. It's just hard to collect it nowadays and stuff because of all the prices and stuff going up and stuff. Which we're not going to get into, obviously. But if you know, you know. Sometimes you get up at 6. That's not bad. That's not bad. Uh, I mean, the only time you'll really catch me get up early is if it's for work and stuff. Am I sick? Um, Honestly, I don't know. I've been having some sinus stuff in my nose on off since last night or the day before, so I'm just taking it easy for now. But I do have an ear infection, which I'm on medicine for, so it's probably because of my ear fluid from my ear. But I'll be all right. Don't worry, guys. I'll be all right. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. Your Sonic Riders copy from 2015 still works, even though it's scratched up. Oh, that's cool. I mean, even if your disc is scratched up and stuff, you could probably just take it to like a retro store that has disc cleaners. There's a bunch nowadays that have it. I'm sorry to hear about that. It's currently 11:52 p.m. for me. Bro, take your ass to sleep, man. Go rest. You can watch my stream when you freaking wake up, man. Your health's more important. But if you want to stay, I won't stop you. I won't stop you, man. uh. Lamau. 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 Well, I mean, if you need something to sleep to, I am going to be doing a gaming stream too in a little bit. So, yeah. You're happy Steve is back and I can finally talk to Steve. Yeah, I heard Steve's back finally. I heard he's back. Yeah, it's great. I heard he's back. Oh, that's good. You haven't been really sick since then. That's good. Yeah, it's good to stay healthy. It's very good. Yeah. Allergies and just overall illnesses can be a pain in the behind and stuff. It can be very annoying. I was supposed to go out today, but then I was feeling a little out of it, so I didn't want to take any chances. I just wanted to rest today. I'm not gonna show that on camera and stuff. Zay, I don't want to show your info online like that. You got sick around then? Okay. Oh, you couldn't chat on this account for Steve? I'm sorry to hear about that. But yeah, collecting's pretty damn fun. I like it. It's pretty cool and stuff. It is nice just seeing all your stuff you collected over time just display on the shelf and stuff. It's pretty cool and stuff, you know. The only problem though with that is that freaking sorry, I was reading chat off screen. It's freaking gosh, it takes up a lot of space though and stuff. It takes up a lot of space or whatever. And unfortunately it takes a lot of space up. But hey, what can you do? We're only human. So yeah, I would really say you should only get into like what's the word? I would say you should only get into collecting and stuff. If you have the space for it, the time and income and stuff like that. There's a store in my area which can I mention the name and shop of very nice arts. Uh I mean if you want to show it, yeah, sure. If you want to show it, yeah. You might rent the old Batman movies. That's cool. Let me know. Let me know how it goes and stuff. Let me know how it goes. Everyone has a stream schedule. Yeah, it's important to have a schedule. You can't just most of the time go on the whim and be like, "Hey, I'm streaming now. Hey, I'm live. Hello." I mean, I don't normally post on. I don't post on YouTube when I'm going live and stuff. I'm more active when it comes to. Yeah. I had starter text. Sorry. Um, because I'm more active with that stuff on Discord. You're too scared to come on panels because you think you talk too much. Oh, don't worry, Simplex. I am, for lack of a better word, a damn chatterbox. I can black my mouth off for hours. It's called Touch of Arts, which I get some colored pencils to make some very new, amazing work. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna try to see what it is off screen, see how close it is to me. Uh, doesn't say, but that's still pretty cool. I set up streams whenever I feel like saying that. Yeah, we stream when we feel like it. I love collecting art accessories. That's nice. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm kind of running out of stuff to say, but I'm gonna try to keep going as best I can. Do I like Stevie Wonder? I don't really remember on the top of my head, but I'm assuming it's good. I skipped this over this. Oh, this. I apologize. I love collecting art accessories. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's fun collecting art and stuff. It's pretty swag, pretty cool, coolio. Very cool, very cool. It's very nice, very nice. All right, so I'm a singer. Yeah. Oh my God, Stevie Wonder's a singer. Oh my God, I know who you're talking about now. Oh my God, I'm so silly for that. Can't believe I missed that completely. Oh my God. Not my brightest moment there. I look at colored paper like red, yellow, orange, for example. Oh, nice. That's very cool. I will say, what one thing I do want to collect more. What's something I want to collect more of? What is it? What's something I can collect more of? Definitely more figurines. Definitely. I want to get more Legos, but I really just don't have the. Excuse me. I don't have the time to like build it much because I'm full time with work and stuff. I mean, I sort of thought about going on here and doing a Lego stream earlier and stuff, but then I realized how am I supposed to prop my camera up and stuff, and I didn't feel comfortable with my face shining on the reflection stuff. So I was like, maybe I'll just do a podcast today. That's why we're here instead. With that all being said, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up because I'm starting to run out of things to talk about and stuff. I also collect food accessories as well, like for ice cream burgers. And if you guys want to leave any last minute comments, go ahead and do so, and then I'll read them and stuff after I do my outro and stuff, like ice cream cup and spoon. Thank you for the compliment. If you guys enjoyed what you like, feel free to leave a like and comment down below what other stuff I should talk about. And if you guys are interested in hearing more about me or just watching more of my content in the future, feel free to subscribe and ring the bell so you're notified when I go live and stuff. I normally stream on Mondays around this time or earlier and stuff, but if I can't stream for whatever reason, I'll let you all know. With that being said, my name is Oh, you made a shout out video for me? Oh, that's cool. Thank you. That's so nice. Thank you. I'll have to try to find it and stuff. Maybe you can send me a link to it if I'm on the Week Club server on Discord. Maybe you can send me a link. Yeah, if you and I are on the Discord, if you and I are in the Week Club server and stuff together, you can send me a link to it. Yeah, that's fine. With that being said, my name is Nick Cat 10. Thank you guys so much for watching. You all have yourselves a good rest of your day. God bless you all.